Hi everyone, I hope you had a great weekend. This is your daily reading for September 24th, 2018. I am Morgana Brid, and if you'd like to learn more about the things that I do, go ahead and check out the links in the description. And while you're down there, if you'd like to book your own reading, there is also a link for that. And if you are enjoying these readings, please click like and subscribe. It lets YouTube know that people are getting some value out of these readings, and it allows me to show that I am actually helping people in some way. And that tells YouTube that they can show it to other people. So go ahead and like and subscribe and click the little bell so that you can get notifications. So let's go ahead and get started. I am going to read your overall energy for this day. What is your overall energy for Monday, September 24th, 2018? This is the energy that is going to guide the rest of our reading and guide the messages that come to us today. So what is your energy for Monday, September 24th, 2018? You have release the dark wound and let love live. So this is telling you that if you have been feeling a lot of negative energy, a lot of negative emotions, it's time to let that go. It also speaks to older wounds, things from like your childhood, things from your past that may have affected the way you've come up, the way you've looked at the world since it happened. And it may not be, the way that it affected you may still be holding you back. There may be some things that you're not able to do or accomplish. There may be some things that are easy triggers for you. And because of the power that this negative wound or this energy has on you, you're not able to move forward. You're not able to grow. You're not able to heal. And if you're not able to heal, then there's a place inside of you that is missing the love that it deserves. Another message of this card is the strong desire that some of us have for perfection, okay? You may not be able to move forward or create new things or make anything happen because you're really, really focused on making it perfect. You're really, really focused on getting it all right from the start instead of letting yourself mess up a bit so you can go back and fix the problems or go back and learn how to not do things. Instead, you're trying so hard to be perfect the first time around and be perfect right out of the gate. And it's making it so that you're never actually getting out of that gate. You're never actually moving forward or taking the path that you're trying to set yourself on because you're so busy trying to find the best way to start, the perfect way to do it. So let's see what your aspirational energy is. This is going to tell us a little bit more about what you can sort of aspire to, what you can hope for if you're able to overcome all of your challenges for this day. So what is your aspirational energy for Monday, September 24th, 2018? And I'd like to take this second to just say thank you to all of you out there, and thank you, of course, to the beings that allow us to connect with each other, because like I always say, these messages are not coming from me. They're coming from somewhere far beyond me, far beyond things that I can fully understand. They are here. They are guiding us and allowing us to work together and allowing these messages to hopefully reach whoever they're meant to reach. So what is your aspirational card today? You have the Chariot. Right, so there is a change for you. There's a passage of movement that you're going through right now. And with this in your aspirational position, it is telling me that if you're able to overcome all of your obstacles and if you're able to let go of whatever this dark wound is, then you will be able to move forward. You will have a stronger willpower. You'll be more confident in your abilities to create the future. You'll be more trusting in yourself and in your own knowledge and your own understanding. And you'll have the willpower to actually put that into being. You'll have the strength and the knowledge to actually want to move forward and motivate yourself no matter what. So let go of this need, like I said, for perfection and whatever it is that's holding you back, or alternatively, something from your past that has affected you to this point and is holding you back. Find a way to let that go and let yourself be more filled with love so that you're more able to take on this journey that is coming for you. So let's see what's challenging you On the physical level, what is your biggest challenge facing you concerning either your body, your projects, your health, things like that, your relationships? So what is your biggest challenge today on the physical level for Monday, September 24th, 2018? You have the Knight of Wands. So your challenge is, like I said, that motivation that you're needing, that ability to move forward and put your goals into action. You're maybe not really afraid of pursuing these goals, but you're still feeling stuck. You're feeling stagnant, okay? There's no motion for you. You want to make change and you want to do something with your ideas and create something bigger than yourself, but you're stagnated. Whatever it is, there's something holding you back. And because this is your overall energy, I do feel like it has to do with either that desire for perfection or that historic wound, that past thing that happened to you that is making it so that you're not really able to handle things emotionally and handle the pressure of creating, the pressure of building a life, the pressure of going after something more than just a normal day job and then come home and watch Netflix, okay? That's not living, that's existing. We are not here to just exist. We are here to live. We are here to expand. We are here to gain knowledge, to grow, to heal, and to change. And right now, you're not able to do any of that. So let's see how you can overcome this challenge. In your physical life, you're not able to move forward. You're not really able to take any action, to make anything happen. Whatever it is, whether you're coming up with new business ideas or it's a new idea for your job or anything like that. Even if this does have to do with a relationship, you're just not feeling like you're capable of moving forward and taking any action. You're feeling stuck. So let's see how you can overcome that. You have the Six of Pentacles. And you have Strength. So this is telling me that you may have been giving your energy into all the wrong places. Instead of focusing your energy on what you really want to make happen and what's important to you, you're just kind of giving it out wherever it's needed, okay? If your boss is asking you to take extra hours, even though you've already taken like 10 extra hours this week and you're getting exhausted and you have other things that you want to do, but you haven't been able to do them, and your immediate response is, yeah, sure, I can do that. For whatever reason, maybe you're afraid of losing the job, maybe you're afraid that they're not going to like you as much, whatever reason, you're just giving in and saying, yes, I'll give you this time, yes, I'll give you this energy, yes, I'll give you whatever it is you're asking me right now. And you're not really thinking about how that's reflecting, how that's serving you. You're not really thinking about how that's giving back to you or what you're getting out of it, which it's fine. Don't do things just because you can get something out of it, but also don't do things when you're getting absolutely nothing over and over to the point of draining yourself to your own detriment, okay? This is telling you that you have to find your own power, find what it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish and you're unable to, okay? Narrow down where you want to put your energy in, and then do that and have that strength to say no when it's something that isn't worth your energy, when it's something that is asking more of you than you have to give. Then give yourself that strength, give yourself that power to say no. Once you're able to do that, once you're able to say, you know what, I don't think I can give you these extra hours because I need that time to do my own thing, I need that time to take care of myself, then you're going to be more able to actually move forward and grow and expand and all those wonderful things that we're meant to do, okay? So let's see what is challenging you underneath. What is your challenge on the mental, emotional, and spiritual level? This is, just how you're dealing with things, how you're responding, what you think of what's going on in your life. And often it tells us what's going on that is creating the physical challenge. So let's see what's challenging you on the emotional, mental, and spiritual level for Monday, September 24th, 2018. You have the Six of Cups. So you're feeling like you're trapped. You're feeling like whatever it is that created this wound in you won't go away. and you've been trying, you've been working at it. And I do get with this card that it does have something to do with your childhood more than the perfectionism thing. This card is all about regressing into memory, all about getting stuck into a past experience or who you once were or who you thought you would be, and how you don't feel like that's who you're becoming, or you don't feel like you are who you're supposed to be. I know that sounds kind of weird, but it's like, as a child, we all have ideas of who we're supposed to become. We all have ideas of who we want to be. And then something may happen that completely derails that. And we may not even notice as it's happening, because as children, it's really easy to accept that things that are going on around us are normal, or that they're okay, or that they're just a part of life and we're just going along with it, even when those things are wrong, even when those things are harmful. Okay, and so in your childhood, there was probably some sort of, I don't want to say abuse, but that is a possibility. There was an abuse, or some other sort of mistreatment, or it was a hard life, there was extreme poverty, something, drug addiction, things like that, that just affect children on a deeper level than we can see immediately. And that got into your soul. Okay, it got into who you are, and you're starting to recognize that. You're starting to see that. But as it stands right now, this is the wound you're holding on to, and you're not able to see outside of that right now. You're not able to see past that. As much as you'd like to, every time you look out, all you're seeing is more reflections of the truth that you've been brought up to believe, okay? You're just seeing more reflections of the world that you thought was the real world, even while coming to accept that everything wasn't as normal as it seemed. Even while coming to accept that this is a problem for you, that the things that happened in your childhood are causing you trauma and they're causing you pain, you're not necessarily ready to let that go and to move out of that. Because like I said, every time you look out, every time you try to find something different, you're still just seeing confirmation of what you've already known, confirmation of that pain, confirmation of that wound that is growing within you. So let's see how you can overcome this. How can you overcome this pain, this sadness that you're dealing with, this childhood trauma of sorts? What can you do to overcome that? Because I do feel like this is a spiritual challenge. This is something that is deeper than your conscious. This is something that you've dealt with, for a while. And maybe today, since this is a daily reading, maybe this is just something that's on your mind today, right? You know all this stuff, and maybe you're trying really hard to let it go, but today it is something that is weighing you down. So how can you overcome this? You have the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. This is telling me that you have success in the cards for you. And what I mean by success right now isn't necessarily financial success, but it is saying that you have a lot of resources to use and to create a better home life for yourself. Create a better home life for, your spirit, okay? Let yourself find comfort today in the things that you've been able to accomplish, okay? Let yourself find comfort in your dreams, in your hopes, in the things that inspire you and that excite you, and in your ability to create a better life, okay? You got away from this situation, whatever it is, whatever it was that harmed you, whoever it was. You're not with that person anymore. They're not in your life anymore, and that's something to be grateful for. You have the capability to create a more stable, healthy existence for yourself. You have that, and your duty here is to believe that, to remember that, to take into account all of the stuff that you've done to get away from that situation, all of the growth you've had to get to where you are now. Because I do feel like you're at a point where you have some big goals, you have some big dreams for yourself, and you really want to make life better. You really want to heal from this trauma. You really want to heal from this past damage, and you can. Okay, there is contentment for you. Your duty is to not get lazy. All right? Everything that you've done to get where you are now, and everything that you will do to get ahead, to live the life that you feel you deserve, that's going to take strength. That's going to take willpower, okay? But you have that. You have that resource available to you, whether it's internal, whether you just have that internal strength, whether you have a therapist who is rooting for you, you have best friends, you have other family members, you have whatever. There is a resource for you, available to you. This is telling you to be careful not to squander it, and don't just give it away to whoever asks. Don't give away your resources just because someone is requesting them. Don't give away your power or your strength. Find stability in your own home, find it in your own life. Know that accomplishment and love and fulfillment is possible for you. Remind yourself of that as much as you can as you continue on this journey to try to overcome these problems, okay? Continue trying to look forward instead of looking back and staying mired in this past trauma. Try to look forward and imagine what your life would be if you were content. Just take some time to sit down and imagine what your life would be like, how you would feel, how you would experience each day if you had all that you need, if you were content and you were healing or healed from these past traumas. Just think about that. Think about what that is for you and how you can take the steps to get there. The last thing you need to do is think about why you're not there, okay? Don't say, I could have this if I'd had that. I could be here if 10 years ago I hadn't done this or this hadn't happened to me. Don't do any of that, okay? Just start where you are, right here, today, what you have at hand. You have some resources at hand today. Start here and decide what your life could be like if you were content and what steps you would need to take to make that happen. So let's see what your energy is to close out this day. What is your energy for the end of this Monday? How are we going to end this reading? And before I go, I do want to again say thank you. And I also want to suggest, if you're looking for a little bit of guidance, that you book your own private reading, because of course these are general readings, so I can't get down into the nitty-gritty of how you can help yourself, how you can move forward so that you can grow and heal. So go ahead and get a reading. And if you don't want a reading, I also just offer plain counseling, just someone to talk to, someone to listen to. I am not a psychologist and I will not be providing any medical or psychological advice, but I am someone who can help coach you to deal with these certain experiences based on my own experiences and my own practice. So if you do want some help with that, go ahead and check out the Conversate link below. Until then, what is your end of day energy for this Monday, September 24th, 2018? You have the Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune. So the power is yours, okay? It's really important for you to sit down, like I said, and decide what your future should look like. Decide what makes you happy, what brings you contentment and joy. Again, fill your life with love. Fill this wound, this past trauma that you're dealing with. Try to let it go with love and with gentleness. Try to organize yourself in the best way to be able to move forward. You are at the helm here, okay? You are driving your life. Are you going to let past traumas keep you from creating the abundance that you deserve? Are you going to let past histories, things that hurt you, keep you from creating a beautiful future, from finding this stability and this joy? Look at this. This is what's available for you, okay? And you have to decide how you want to approach that, how you want to use your energy and your resources, where you want to give that to, where you want to put your life's energy into, so that you can move forward, so that you can grow. You have the strength, you have the resources, you need the willpower, and you can find that by figuring out the right steps. You can find that by coming to order, coming to organize things that may not be right now, okay? A lot of the times we let trauma hold us back, and instead of, it's not always like obvious that you're letting sadness or trauma or these things hold you back. It's more like you're so afraid of moving forward that you self-sabotage. Instead of spending, 5 hours here doing work towards your future, you'd rather spend 5 hours playing a video game or watching Netflix, right? Instead of working towards getting away from a job that's not really fulfilling you, you would rather put all of your energy into that job, hope for a promotion, hope that you can become the CEO someday or whatever, but it never feels good to you. And you're too afraid to break away from that because your trauma is telling you that you're not worth it, but you are worth it. You are absolutely worth it. So take some time, create a world around yourself that supports this goal that you're feeling stagnant on, that supports healing for you. Create an environment that allows you to do that. Okay, find friends that offer you healing. Find clubs or groups or whatever, anything that gives you the environment that facilitates healing and facilitates growth for you, so that you may expand and grow, that allows you to keep your energy, keep your resources, right? Because this is telling me all day that you are spending so much time on something, and whether, I feel like that's probably a day job, but whatever it is, you're giving your energy to something that is not serving you at all. And I think that's because of some sort of childhood fear, some sort of childhood sparked fear, I should say. And yeah, just create the environment that will allow you to facilitate growth and healing. Know that destiny is in your hands, that you have the capability of creating this stability and creating this joy and this abundance that you are afraid of, that you're desiring, okay? Look to that and find your peace. Find your power, your willpower to create the life that you deserve. Okay, that's your reading for Monday, September 24th, 2018. I know this was a lot. Like I said, if you are interested in learning more or getting another reading or just having someone to talk to, go ahead and click that Conversate link in the bottom or in the description, and I will see you tomorrow. Remember always that I love you. Bye.